Thanks for being here. Going to ask you about FASB and its lease accounting. Going to ask you about the Frank and Sherman amendment. Did that last time you were here. Not pulling any punches, but not necessarily getting great. Okay, last time I asked you, you said you were aware of the proposal still kicking around the Financial Accounting Standards Board to add $2 trillion to the balance sheets of American business, and the terrible impact that would have not only on the companies that you regulate, but many private companies as well that would be in violation of their loan covenants. FASB is in effect empowered by the SEC, and you were courageous enough last time, courageous may be overstating it, you stood up last time and said your agency has to take responsibility for what they do since you've empowered them. You also said at that time, I probably ought to give you a further response for the record. Don't have that one yet. But what has the SEC done since last time we talked to see whether the power that you've delegated to the FASB won't come down like a ton of bricks on small companies and on real estate and on many people engaged in construction?
And if I owe you a response, I'll figure out what it is and give it to you. I apologize for that. And I know we've had a number.
You just owe me a clear statement to the FASB that if they go forward with this, you'll find somebody else to empower with this authority. I mean,
this is one, and I know we have had this aspect of the conversation before, where it was actually the SEC staff, I think in 2005, that suggested that FASB undertake this standard setting to capitalize leases.
That makes you even more responsible for the disaster that loomed.
I'm saying that I think, and again, all the considerations that you voiced and continue to voice are things that we certainly have bored into. I've talked to our new chief accountant about them, but it's one where we may not agree with each other on at the end of the day.
Have you? I mean, it's one thing to say I checked with the chief accountant and he thinks that there might be some theoretical argument in favor of what they're doing. Do you have any economic studies that refute the ones that I've brought to your attention that says this is an economic disaster in the making?
Again, I haven't seen studies that refute that, nor have I seen studies that set forth that thesis.
Oh, I've provided them to you and will provide them again.
No, and I should respond to those on the record, and I will, and promptly, but because
last time
we have bored into this quite a lot, and I think I want to make sure I've answered all the questions, even if we, at the end of the day, don't agree on that analysis.
Well, I'd point out that while there may be some angels dancing on a head of a pin theoretical reason for what they're doing, and I think they're wrong on how many angels can dance on a head of a pin. I'm the only person here that actually enjoys accounting theory. But the fact is that if you look at how they've treated research and development expenses, you see they don't stick to accounting theory except when they want to. And so they violate accounting theory to destroy one part of our economy, namely, not destroy, but significantly hurt one part of our economy. And then we have to spend billions of dollars encouraging research through a tax credit because FASB departs from accounting theory and discourages research. And now, in the name of an accounting theory that they're wrong on, they're going to have a devastating effect on two other segments of our economy. And you can't just say you'll look into it, and the chief accountant assures you that he's bored into it and he likes what he's doing. We need to know that your agency will be a force for good in this area of our economy.
What I can assure you is that the meetings I have are you okay with it? I mean, I do bore into them.
Since you've bored into them, can you tell us why we should capitalize leases if that means that tens of thousands of businesses will be in violation of the loan covenants and hundreds of thousands of construction workers will lose their jobs?
Again, I think they're different views on the extent of that impact. I also think there are transition periods that can be
transition
applied to
period is
minimize
way
the
too
impact.
short for the small businesses, and the effect on construction is unchallenged by any other economic analysis. I'll get you the studies again. Thank you.
Time of the gentleman has expired.